Hey everybody, this is Jay, the owner of WilmingtonRealEstate.com. That's Wilmington-Real-Estate.com. So today we're going to look at downtown Wilmington, and a lot of that area we generically will call the historic district of Wilmington. It's about 5 square blocks, really maybe 8 or 10 square blocks. And a lot of the homes are built in the 1800s and early 1900s. Overwhelmingly, these homes are what we call bungalows, and most of them are pretty dated and needing repairs, but there's been an influx of cash the last few years. I remember when I first came to downtown Wilmington, North Carolina, homes for sale, and I was blown away at all the potential, all the possibilities here of just having our own essentially mini Charleston area, because the developed part of downtown Wilmington is mega charming, but it's pretty petite. You know, it's pretty small. I came here from Old Town Alexandria, which is, for example, 4 times bigger. And then, of course, you have Charleston, which is the bomb, of course. But up in Northern Virginia, where I was doing real estate for 13 years, we had two neighborhoods. One was called Lion Village. All these cute bungalows from 1925. They all got restored, and for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet, it would cost $700,000. And we had the same properties here for $80,000 that needed work, and I was wondering, when is the money going to flow here and redo downtown Wilmington to just make it nice and shiny again? No doubt, if you go back X number of decades, it probably had some really impressive glory years where the homes were looking good all over the place, a zillion of those homes. So what's going on in downtown Wilmington real estate right now? Well, it is going crazy. If I could pick one spot in North Carolina, at least on the East Coast, where things are quote unquote hot, you have 2 spots that come to mind. One is Oak Island, and in Wilmington, it's downtown Wilmington. There you literally will see sometimes a lot for sale for $90,000. and someone purchased it 18 months ago for $40,000. They're flipping lots within a year or so. That's how intense the market is. It is just flip city in the historic district. And when I show property in downtown, which is my favorite place to show property, by the way, aside from the ocean fronts, when I'm in downtown Wilmington showing property, I would say about 1 out of 10 homes that I show is a flip, and usually you can tell within about 5 seconds, because you'll find new LVP flooring, and oftentimes the countertop will not match all the new interior design work because they cheaped out on putting the new countertops in. But usually you can just tell it's a flip. You go to the tax records live when I'm in the house, and I let my people know it's a flip. I love flips because they offer great value. It's like getting a new home with a 20% discount. Everybody wins, you might say. So what I'm going to show you are some dramatic flips, before and after pictures to show you what I'm talking about. First thing though I want to point out, here are some of the homes that I just went through some recent sale, and I grabbed 15 homes that had sold in the last year or 18 months. Real quick though, as we go in there, I want to show you what's going on in the area. We're going to look at several of these homes. Usually what you do is you find them between $150,000 and $300,000. That's usually the price for most of these flips. Usually they're like in that $175 to $250 range. That's a good hint that you're about to find a flip in downtown Wilmington. This is what's been going on with the prices though. I mean, literally, prices in the bottom quartile, that would be those homes that are under $200,000, for example. What's gone on there is in 3 years the prices have doubled. The homes have gone from like $80,000 to $160,000. So in that bottom quartile in particular, where almost all the flips are happening, things just exploded in downtown Wilmington. So I just wanted you to have a vision of that. Let's go to the before and after pics now of these flips. It's pretty cool stuff. Here's one, 705 Worcester. Now that's pretty nasty, you have to admit. What can you do with this thing? Surely it's a teardown, right? Nope. Somebody figured out a way to pretty it up and flip it. Oh my gosh. That's the nastiest bathroom I've seen in 20 years of real estate. I mean, seriously, can you believe that? So what did they do to it? Let's see. Hopefully I saved this right. And this is still 705 Worcester the next year. Can you believe this? That is amazing what people come up with, isn't it? So we got before and after. Even the curb appeal was totally transformed, right? So originally it sold for $49,000 and someone flipped it for $195,000. The question is, how much money did it cost to redo that? I'm guessing, I mean, it seems like $100,000 of work, right? So now they're at $150,000 and they sold it for $195,000. What was their pure profit in the end? I mean, hopefully they got at least $40,000 out of it. But that's amazing work. I would like to know who bought this and follow their work in Wilmington going forward. The next one is 611 South 14th Street. And I tried to pick the most dramatic flips to show you the before and afters because this is pretty fun. And I need to think of a fun title for this video. So 611 South 14th Street sold for $57,000. Probably had water damage from Hurricane Florence. This thing is just toasted inside. Nasty, nasty stuff. You have floors that are warping and water damage. Oh, I'm glad I didn't have to smell this house. You know what I mean? And now, let's see what it looks like now. Instead of $57,000, it closed for $190,000. And this might be the same guy. It's done so well. I wonder if it's the same guy that actually bought this and did it. Wow. The backyard is all perfect and cleaned up. I bet it was just, oh my gosh, look at this. Yeah, so these guys know this is not amateur flipping here. These people know what they're doing. And again, I'm just going to try and go to one of the main pictures before of the kitchen and see what it's like. Yeah, so from that to that. This is like being on reality TV, seeing this all in a row. Okay, next is 506 North 10th Street. And I just have outdoor pictures, so this one's going to be real short. You got this dilapidated building that sold for $55,000, and then they sold it a year later for $158,000. Let's make sure I'm on the right one. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, interior photos, looking good. But all I have is the front to go by to show the before and after. So we went from this, just power washing it would make it look better. So it got a new roof, got power washed, and they sold it for $100,000 more than the purchase price. Two more to go. We got 615 Queen Street, and this is a picture of like the family room here, or living room, a historic home from not that historic, 1956. And here's what they did. It cost $120,000 and they sold it for $290,000. So that's the after pic, that's the before pic. You can tell it's a big transformation, and they staged it when they did it too. Much more modern and contemporary inside. And they painted this really cool. That's quite a turn. So from $120,000 to $290,000. Often what I'm seeing with these flips is the price is doubled, and the lower prices where they steal them for like $50,000, they will triple or even quadruple the price. It depends on how much they want to do to the home, or if they want to expand the home. And then the last one for downtown Wilmington homes for sale and real estate, 420 South 6th Street, sold for $100,000 about a year ago. Yeah, very ugly, just dark, ugly pictures, seems like moldy. And then here's what they made of it. So we went from this as the front to that as the front. Yeah, that's like a night and day difference. Let's try and find another picture we can work with of the inside. So right away you can tell it's a huge change. I was trying to find the same exact picture. Maybe there's a picture of the kitchen we can find. Yeah, just unbelievable. Oh, this is the fireplace area. So let's find the fireplace area here to reference. I should have been more organized on this last one, you guys. Sorry about that. I wasn't anticipating so many photos. Alright, I officially give up on that. But you get the point. So it went from 100,000 to 385. Wow. So it makes me wonder what the location is on that one. It might have been true historic district and a real sought after area. Let's scoot out a little bit. Yeah, it's really close to 3rd Street, so it's in the heart of the historic district. And most of these flips, I'm going to go to the map and show you where they are on the map, the ones that I pulled up. The historic district, it really is about from right here to here, from Worcester up to Red Cross, you know, it's sort of the historic district. So that's what's going on all over downtown Wilmington in the historic district. All these dilapidated bungalows are being bought up and flipped. Usually they're just being restored, and it's a beautiful thing. If we can go through years of this, then a much more wide area of downtown Wilmington will be made beautiful again, and that's a good thing for the whole area. Talk to you soon.